After driving out the last remnants of the German Afrika Korps from Tunisia in May 1943, the Allies' next target in their Mediterranean campaign was Sicily. On July 9, 1943, American and British paratroopers landed on the island, spreading chaos in the Axis defenses. The next morning, these operations were followed up by Allied amphibious landings in southeastern Sicily. By August 17, 1943, Allied forces had successfully killed, captured, or driven out all the German and Italian soldiers stationed in Sicily. The successful invasion of Sicily would pave the way for future Allied invasions in Italy and France, and can be seen as a turning point in the war against Nazi Germany and Fascist Italy. 9 days after the Allied victory, Sergeant Clarence Clark wrote a letter to his friend back in Iowa, Evelyn Corrie. Joking about how laid back occupation duty can be, Clarence writes, "The kids are begging for a cigarette, or some candy. Ice is pretty easy to get, and the ice cream that they sell is something like frozen pop. The people here are learning fast that the Yankees throw money around, and they are raising the prices on everything." Just as people today talk about celebrities, Clarence writes to Evelyn about two very unexpected VIPs. "Don't remember if I told you that I saw Mr. Churchill and King George a couple months ago?" In June 1943, King George VI and Churchill visited Allied forces in northern Africa to boost the morale of British and American troops before the invasion of Sicily. Presumably, Clarence was one of those lucky soldiers. Promising to document more of his adventures for Evelyn, Clarence writes, "I've been able to find a camera again, so I can take a few more pictures. I've got 8 rolls taken now, and no chance of getting any prints made." Aware that Army mail is heavily monitored, Clarence pokes fun at the censor. "I don't think the censor would let some of the negatives go through. Reckon I'll have to carry them with me and bring them home myself in about 1947. Like so many soldiers during World War II, Clarence was alone and frightened in a foreign land thousands of miles from home. To receive any kind of mail, especially from a young woman, was greatly looked forward to among the soldiers. Despite never having a relationship with Evelyn, he wrote this letter with the goal of getting her to write back, which she did out of a sense of patriotic duty to keep up the morale of American fighting men.